Zach, I have no idea what we should talk about today.
Neither do I.
Bummer.
You're listening to AI-Fueled Growth, where smart entrepreneurs learn to grow faster with AI. Hosted by Ryan and Zach, this show discusses AI and how to build your brand and business. Let's get into it.
Zach, we're back.
We're back.
We're back. Another exciting episode of AI-Fueled Growth, anxiously awaited.
It is. With this high demand.
By at least 5 people.
And you know what? That's a win.
It is. Yes. Yeah. Has your mom listened yet?
I think she has, actually.
I don't think my mom uses YouTube. So
yeah, it might be.
My wife listens.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right, so we for sure have one.
We for sure have one. And she shared it with a friend, she said.
2.
Yeah.
There we go.
So, well, whether the friend listened or we're kicking butt, though, so we thank you for coming and watching or listening or however you find delivery. But today we're going to talk about brand voice,
nice.
Zach. Yes. I was working on this major project that you and I are working on. We can't reveal everything yet, but it will be a nice big reveal when it's done.
Nice.
Both for them and we'll have to include it in our portfolio of work as well. But we're working on the voice of a community.
Mm-hmm. It's a big task.
It's a big task.
Yeah.
It's been a very big task. So we were almost done with the website to support this voice. We've done strategy work for it initially, and now we're working on building out the socials as well.
Yeah.
And today I was working on the voice of this project.
Yeah.
And loud voices. Or quiet voices.
Yeah.
And how those what that voice can sound like for your brand. So I created a social media voice guide.
I love that.
For this specific project, we're using Meta, so Facebook and Instagram, as a primary social media driver, and then we're also using LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Because it's a community, there's also economic development side to this project.
Yep.
So we're going more business to business and with the voice in LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Facebook will be more person to person, and then Instagram we're going to use more video.
Yeah.
But the voice has to be consistent.
Yep.
Right? So we want that voice to be warm and welcoming, proud and confident, inviting and aspirational.
Nice.
And real and grounded.
Yeah.
But you mentioned in the last episode that you've been playing around with this using AI.
Yeah.
So you're working on another customer, Outstate, and you mentioned briefly how you're using it, but talk about maybe some of the prompts that you use to make sure that, because I assume you use it both for the image and for the words.
Yeah.
Your voice.
Yep.
They're both voice, right?
Yep.
Whether it's a video, an image, or the actual words of the content.
Yeah.
That is your brand voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with that, I started kind of inputting a lot of Outstate's mission statements and things that we have written down that we kind of have stored. We don't have, before I came into the social media of Outstate, we didn't have a huge brand voice kind of document. So I've been building that out. But we had a few things here and there. So I inputted all of those things. I got some other ideas and sentences, words, feelings from the owners, and then kind of formed this, like, this is Outstate. Help me build this. What is missing from this brand voice? And so ChatGPT helped me with that. And then I've been kind of going back to that a lot and saying, remember the voice, or say this in Outstate's voice. So I have like a caption idea or something for the website, and I'll type kind of scrappy word, a little sentence.
Your words.
Yeah. And then I said, turn this into Outstate's brand voice. And then a lot of the things that it outputs I like, and I will say, hey, remember that, add that to the voice. And some things I don't like. And so I'll something I particularly don't like. So I'll say, that's bad. Don't have that be a part of it. And so it's kind of a constant thing that's building, but it started with a kind of a a clear cut. This is who we are. We're a brewery and coffee shop on the banks of the Ottawa River, who focus on craft, community, and all of these things. We have we want to have a playful and fun place to be that is also, community based, and people can come and feel like this is their location. This is their local spot to come. So a lot of inviting language. And so that kind of just built out over time, and it's still building as I continue to have posts, and when it outputs things that I like, I'll say add that to it. So it's been a fun thing to kind of see. And then every once in a while I'll check back in and say, repeat to me what Outstate's brand voice is to see if it matches.
Very key.
Yeah.
Especially when ChatGPT 5 comes.
Exactly.
That brings to mind, so I had pulled up a blog post I wrote back in July, and it was creating a brand audit.
Yeah.
How do you audit your brand and kind of develop those materials you're talking about that you compiled? So if you want to pull those things together, what I talked about here is kind of the steps that we follow as a business, like how we help companies do that.
Yeah.
Gather that. And the first thing in creating this audit is we want to ask the right questions, right? So what do your customers thank you for the most?
Sure.
What do they want? What do you see consistent customer response? Like, we love this. We want more of this. Or the response do you get most from customers? Well, amazing service, a unique product, fast delivery. So that's question one. What do customers thank you for the most? What's one thing your competitors can't do as well as you?
That's interesting.
It's a unique, what's your USP?
Yeah,
your unique service position. Right?
Yeah.
So what sets you apart from the competition is number two. What's a story or value that drives your business?
Oh, cool. I like that question.
Yeah. So depending on the business, we may not think in these terms, but it does make it, like, the values of the business matter.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. There needs to be some sort of mission statement, some sort of thing that problem you're trying to solve.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think mission statement has gone through many variations over the past 30, 40 years where, companies used to stick it on their wall.
Yeah.
Like, I still see it occasionally when I walk in, like, oh, those are some nice cut final graphics with your mission statement that I, as your customer, don't care about. Like, show me it.
Yeah.
Don't tell me it. Yeah. Right. So to me, the mission statement's internal, but it should be driving what you do, and it should be showing to the customers. Whether you want to show them the actual mission statement or not, that's up to you. I think a mission statement should include a revenue goal, so I would not show it to your customers. But personally. But then what's one word or phrase that you want customers to associate with you, with your brand? Like, if you go up to any customer, what do you want them to say about you? And live that out. Yeah. So that's the initial audit. Easy questions. Yeah. Hard to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Hard to come up with.
Yep.
Those would be things that you could definitely play around with AI. Like a great prompt would be ask me questions to help me develop this, and just throw your random bullet points in and help it feed back.
Yeah.
But we're going to get to AI at the end of this a little bit too, but then from that audit, then we write what we would call an edge statement. So that's a statement that captures your unique edge.
Yeah.
What separates you? That's what those questions are trying to find. So I'll give an example. Let's say it's a bakery. We're the bakery that crafts gluten-free sourdough with local organic ingredients for health-conscious foodies. That's the example for your business. It's we're the who are you or what you do, right? That
service.
Service. What makes you different? What separates you, right? For who?
Yeah.
Who are we trying to reach? And
those
I see
really
so many people.
Important to define.
They certainly are. And so many customers that we work with.
Yeah.
Who is your customer? anyone who wants to buy it.
Yeah. Well, that's not.
Yes, we agree.
Sure.
We want you to sell millions and millions, but
that
is
doesn't
your
help
product?
marketing. That doesn't help
doesn't.
define, target people and say this is, not everyone wants your service because not everyone needs new glass or needs new tile. You know what I mean? Like,
Right. Well, and it's super hard to sell to everyone.
Yeah. Yep.
If you're going to try to market to everyone, you better have you better be Nike.
Yeah.
Right. Or Apple.
Yeah.
Exactly. You better be them because that's the only way you're going to be able to afford it.
Yep.
Right. So that's your edge statement. That's the one that I would then take to AI to help refine. So an example prompt for that might be like based on this brand statement and enter that statement that we talked about. Suggest 5 taglines or 5 scripts that we can use, 5 elevator pitches. How do I describe my company? Or when somebody asks me, what do you do?
Yeah.
Here's my pitch, right? And now I can answer. And I can have it 5 different ways because it might be, if a customer asks me, well, what we do, I'm going to have a different answer than if my mom asked me what I do, right? Or if a friend asks me what I do, it's going to be a different answer than a potential client asking me what I do. Right?
Or even different clients, like to contextualize it to what you can do for them specifically. Like
that's huge in our business. I mean, for what we do so many different things it's all about growing your business, right? But we have our AI strategy side. We have our media side, where we're developing podcast video side. We have our content generation side, right? So I can give a 2-minute answer and talk about all the things that we do, and people's eyes will glaze over before I get there. Right? But I can also give that brand answer based on what I think they might be interested. Like they may be interested in content. So I'm going to talk about that we develop, videos, photos, and content for social media. We develop lead gen websites as quick one-word answers and then go off with how they respond, right? But we've developed that side of things. And often, just a hint, I like to leave I don't like 100% clarity when I answer the question because I want them to have to ask, what is that?
Yeah, that's good.
And we phrase that. But you can use AI to work through those. So based on the brand statement, give me 5 taglines or 5 responses for these 5 audiences. And say that, family, friends, potential clients, or whatever side that might be. And then the final step, which I highly recommend doing, go out and test it. Right? Like, go talk to people and use these words, and can you say them? Can you say them with a straight face?
You can have AI input them to you, but unless you can communicate like a human, that's not really worth much.
Right. And that is going to be the separation going forward, isn't it? Communicating like a human. Yeah. We have times to struggle with communication.
We have a problem with that.
We like to do it from behind a keyboard a lot, I guess. So,
fortunately. But
anything else to wrap up this episode, Zach?
No, I think those are really important things, whether you're at the beginning of your business or you are 5 years in, 10 years in, to revisit and see if those things, the values that you either had before are the same values you have, and allow this process, like those steps or your conversation with AI, to really like check back in with your business. It's important to do whenever to check the brand's voice and see if what you are communicating or what you're trying to communicate is actually what your brand is,
Absolutely. So. Well said. Thanks, Zach.
Thank you.